You need that pain. You need that trouble. You need that mysteries to catch the revelation. That problem has to be there so that you know who really is for you. If you don't fall, you might not know those who will stand by you. If you have everything, my dear, you will never see a friend running from you. Everyone will be so close to you. And that is why I used the topic here. I said, place of promise. A place of promise is where the answers are. That place you feel is very painful. That is where God wants to work it out and bring out gain for you. And I also went further to say that in this place of promise, you will see betrayers. In the place of promise, that means where you are cooking your results, where you are preparing yourself, you will see betrayers. You see people betraying you. People you think you can trust. People you believe you have helped to get there, but they will betray you. You will see disappointment. Men you think, oh, we all started, let's continue. I'm helping you to get there. You will see disappointment. You will see destiny killers. They will be the one to pull you down, speak against you, and say, don't mind him, he's wayward. Don't mind him, he can't make it. Don't mind it, I know he will fall. There are people who are just sitting down waiting to see that you fall. They are just waiting to spread the rumor that, I told you, 2-3 years, nothing is working. He has a shop, he's not selling. He has a business, he's not making it. Destiny killers. There are people who look at your weak points to fight you. People that hurt your breath. That is why in the place of promise, you must be focused. So that while you are focused, you'll be going through every step and knowing what to remove from the way and what you need to add. Because not every person you hold his hand, you use in finishing. There are people you will start with, but never finish with them. For one or two reasons. The Bible made us understand in Genesis 17:4, there was a promise for God. Promise for Abraham from God. And this was a promise. I will make you father of nations. But in that process, God did not grant him answers immediately. In that same process, God was processing him. But he himself helped to process the issue. How did he help to process the issue? He was waiting on the Lord. And when he saw men, he was able to recognize that these men, they carry the result I'm looking for. Sometimes in the place of promise, we must be able to recognize opportunities. The reason why people fall out from the place of promise is that they don't see it as an opportunity. They see it as risk. And if you're unable to take that risk, you might not be able to break certain protocols. You need certain risk in life to break certain protocols. Abraham saw them, took care of them. And that's when they told him, a year by this time. A year by that. But whoever knew that that is where the final result would come, God spoke. For many years, it never happened. Until he saw the opportunity of taking care. Then, the angel of the Lord activated the result and said, a year by this time. So it is always good to stick in the promise. Why stick in the promise? One of the things you must do, stick in the promise, you are focused. You are focused. The Bible says a double-minded man is never focused in his ways. You must be focused. You must know exactly what you are looking for. And these are the things you must put in place in your promise. Two things must be active. Patience and faith. Patience and faith. You must have patience because in the place of promise, to you, it should be well now. But to God, you are not right to be well now. It's like giving a child 100 Ghana cedis every day of 5 years. The child will buy whatever he likes. Stupid things that are not relevant. You give a child of 4, 5, 6 years, take 100 cedis. A daytime, take 100 cedis. You are not helping the child. You end up spoiling the child. So in the place of promise, you must know what you actually need and what you don't need. You must know your wants. You must know your needs. Then you must be focused. You must be patient. You must have faith. What is the faith? The faith there is to help your patience to move the mountains. Because in that place of promise, you meet things. You meet material things. You meet things that will tell you, we can fast forward it now. Let's do it fast. Let's go to the sharp way. The place of promise. We sharp forward the results. So that you can make things or make it fast. The first child that came to Abraham was not a promised child. It was a blessing, but that was not promise. These are mistakes we make when we also fast forward results. Because in the place of promise, something can claim to be good and it's not good. For all that glitters are not good. So the first one that came, Ishmael, was good, but that was not promise. Until Isaac came, promise was fulfilled. Sometimes what is in front of us we are looking at? What is that promise we are targeted to have? This is where I want to be after some time. But the only way we can break forth is to remain in the place of promise. Be focused, be patient. Then pray in that place of promise and say, Father, you have promised me an expected end. When you are able to speak reality to your life, it begins to manifest. Place of promise is not a place where you just pray and get answer. It's a place where you are refined. And after refining you, then they now bring out a definition of you. Like I always use this word, that no gold, no man assesses gold with a white shirt when you are looking for it. But when you finish processing the gold out of it, you can wear the gold on the white shirt. We need a place of promise. Whether we like it or not, that is where we will know who is who. That is when we will know who likes us. That is when we will know that these are the ones I should work with. When you discover your place of promise, you are within a twinkle of an eye. You are just at the end of the tunnel. You are so close to your miracle. So don't fear that you are passing through it. But tell the Lord, give me the strength to pass through it. Don't fear it's happening. It's happening for a purpose. If it does not happen, you might not know those around you. Only those around you can bring you down. Any person far will find it difficult to really bring you down. But those around you, we have every accessibility to bring you down. So we are going to pray. And rise up now and pray prayer for ourselves. And what is the prayer?